Have you ever just felt totally sure, I mean really certain, that the way you see the world, day in, day out, is just the absolute truth?
Yeah.
That's just how it is?
Oh, absolutely. It's a really common feeling, isn't it? We tend to think our own viewpoint is, well, the complete picture.
Yeah,
But as we're going to explore today, maybe that picture is just, one piece of something much bigger.
exactly. And that's our focus for this deep dive. These two ideas, reality and truth, they sound similar, people mix them up all the time, but they're fundamentally different.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission today is to unpack that difference, look at how they shape our worlds, and really think about what that means for you listening right now.
And for this, we've been looking at some really fascinating material from Mark over at Knowledge is King, specifically the piece Reality and Truth, a subjective and objective divide.
Right. It offers some great perspectives.
It really does. Some thought-provoking stuff in there.
Okay, so let's start with reality. We talk about it like it's solid, like it's just
Yeah.
there. But what does the source say reality is for us, practically speaking? Is it concrete?
Not really, no. The source frames reality, the one we live in, as basically our day-to-day perceptions, what we see, hear, feel.
Okay.
But the key thing, it's subjective, deeply subjective, not some fixed thing out there. It's described as fluid and ever-changing.
Fluid. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're just objectively observing. What kind of things actually shape this personal reality for each of us?
Well, it's a mix. A lot of it comes down to really personal stuff. Our beliefs, our past experiences, even our biases, they all act like filters, don't they?
Filters, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And I guess it's not just individual things either.
Yep.
The source mentions upbringing, like culture or religion, playing a big part.
A huge part, yeah. The source gives this example. Think about someone raised in a very strict religious home compared to someone from a completely secular background. Their whole understanding of the world, their reality, is going to be fundamentally shaped by those beliefs, or lack thereof. They'll see everything differently. Purpose, morality, everyday events.
Right, worlds apart, potentially. And what about the wider world? Society, media. How does that stuff mold our reality?
That adds another layer, definitely. Societal norms, what's expected of us. Those are powerful. And think about media. We're just, as the source puts it, constantly bombarded with images and messages that dictate how we should think, behave.
Like setting the scene.
Exactly. And the source suggests this constant input can actually end up creating a distorted version of reality. We might not even realize how much it's steering us.
Wow, so reality isn't just subjective, it's also moving, changing. The source says our understanding of reality can change over time as we grow and learn. What happens then when our firm beliefs get, well, shaken up?
It seems to be a totally natural process, part of growing, really. What we thought was solid fact can get challenged, maybe even overturned, and that leads to a shift in our reality. Yeah, and the deep dive presents this not as a problem, but as a natural part of personal growth and development. Our internal map is basically getting updated.
That idea of reality being so personal and changeable is really something. But okay, if reality is this fluid thing, where does truth come in? Is truth just as flexible?
This is where the big contrast comes in. According to the source, truth is presented as completely different. It's defined as a universal and objective concept that remains constant and unchanging.
Constant and unchanging. Okay.
Crucially, it's not influenced by our personal beliefs or societal norms. It exists outside of us, outside our perception,
Yeah.
independent.
So if reality is like our own personal movie, constantly being edited, truth is the underlying script, the absolute unchangeable foundation beneath it all.
That's a great way to put it, yes. It's described as the ultimate reality, the ultimate knowledge that we seek. It's the bedrock. It doesn't shift just because our perceptions do.
Okay, ultimate reality. That's
Yeah.
a big concept. Does the source give any examples to help us grasp what that might look like, something concrete?
It does offer a specific example. It points to Islam, noting that one of the names of Allah, SWT, is Al-Haq, which translates literally as the truth.
Al-Haq, the truth.
Yes. And as presented in the source material, this name embodies the idea that truth is an ultimate reality that exists regardless of our perceptions. It's used there to illustrate this concept of a truth that's universal, completely separate from human experience.
That really highlights the difference, doesn't it? This ever-changing nature of reality does not apply to the concept of truth.
Exactly.
Truth just is.
Yeah.
It remains unchanged and constant, regardless of our personal growth and development. It's universal, transcends time and space.
Which connects back to why Al-Haq, in that context, is seen as the ultimate truth that exists beyond our limited understanding.
Okay, so we have this fluid personal reality and this constant objective truth. But where's the friction? What's the problem we run into?
Well, the core issue highlighted is that we humans really struggle to tell them apart. We constantly tend to believe that our reality is the only truth.
Ah, right. We mistake our little piece for the whole thing.
Precisely. The source uses this great analogy. It says, our reality is often just a small fragment of the ultimate truth.
A fragment? Like we're looking through a tiny crack in a door, thinking we see the whole room.
Exactly like that. We operate based on that tiny fragment, thinking it's everything.
And why does sorting this out matter? Why should you, listening, care about this distinction?
Well, the deep dive argues it's fundamental. Recognizing the difference helps us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us.
Oh, a deeper understanding. How?
By actively seeking that ultimate truth, beyond just our own perceptions, we can potentially get a clearer understanding of ourselves and our purpose in life. It pushes us beyond our default settings, you could say.
And it's not just about self-understanding, is it? There are implications for how we treat others.
Absolutely. This is huge. If you really grasp that your reality is shaped by your unique filters, experiences, culture, all that stuff, then it becomes easier to see that other people's realities are shaped by their filters too. This understanding can lead to a more compassionate and empathetic society.
Because you realize their view isn't wrong, just different, shaped differently.
Exactly. You can learn to be more understanding and accepting of others' perspectives and maybe become more open-minded and willing to learn from different viewpoints yourself.
That feels incredibly relevant today. And is there a practical benefit too, like for dealing with uncertainty?
Yes, definitely. Think about it. We live in a world where things feel like they're constantly changing and evolving. Our reality can feel unstable sometimes.
For sure.
But if you're seeking something beyond that changeable reality, seeking this ultimate truth, the source suggests you can find solace in something constant and unchanging. It offers a kind of anchor.
Peace and clarity amidst the chaos, maybe?
Something like that, a stable point of reference.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap this deep dive. Our personal reality, it's subjective, it's shaped by everything from our beliefs and experiences to society and media. And it changes as we change.
Right. But truth, as presented in Mark's work that we looked at, is the opposite. It's objective, constant, unchanging. It exists independently of us. It's that ultimate reality. It may be glimpsed in concepts like al-haq from the source material.
So here's the thought to leave you with. If our own reality is truly just that small fragment, just one piece of the puzzle, what happens if you consciously decide to look beyond your fragment? What possibilities open up when you start seeking that wider, more universal understanding, that ultimate truth? Could that ongoing quest actually be the thing that offers you wisdom, clarity, and guidance, navigating all the shifting realities you encounter every single day?